Greetings, friends! It's Denise again with Denise's Dancing Paintbrush and another collage of pink roses. So to make this one different from the last one, I did a different background. And of course I had a different reference photo for these. Actually, I collaged, I squashed two photos together. So the background rose is a different photo from the foreground roses, but that's okay. I can do that. Drawing it myself and making it up as I go. So I've used a more of a sandy brown background on this one. The last one was rather a creamy white background, and halfway through I thought, oh no, have I made a disaster? Is this too dark? Do the pink roses stand out, or do they get lost in all of this tan color? You know, there's a whole thing with value where if you've got similar values in the same picture, it all gets lost. It all, you know, if you squint your eyes or if you're colorblind, say, it just looks like a hodgepodge and not a recognizable image. But in the end, I rather liked it, so you'll have to tell me if you've made a decision like that yourself. Choosing the background color is a matter of choice. It's one of those things where, you know, sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So, but you see, the lighter pinks really do look very close in value to the light brown of the background, and that's where I got really worried. But the white highlights and the dark reds, that's what really made it. That's what made it work. You can see there I've got a flower photo from an old wall calendar that I am using as pieces of my petals. They won't be recognizable as a flower photo in the end because I cut the flowers up so well, so much so that it won't even be a recognizable flower after I've put it all together in this rose. I get so excited about doing the rose itself, I forget to finish the background, so here I'm putting in the leaves at the bottom of the page before I get too far into my roses. There, you can see I'm tearing out leaf shapes from a page from a magazine. And of course I've got to have a stem. It looks black, but that's really very, very dark green. So I finally get started on the little buds and putting together the roses. Technically speaking, I probably should have started with the rose further away and then built built up towards the rose closest up. I wanted to start on this one, so I did. You can see all my pink multicolored papers around the edge of the shall I call it a painting? I just sort of stick them in there, here and there, and pull them out when I think I need another one. And there, make that work. That one was very artsy. Had lots of little pink swirls and stuff in it. But hey, it looks good on this rose. It works for me. So there's lots of stuff happening today, places to go and things to do. But I wanted to do this recording so that I would have this rose picture ready to go. Sometimes it's hard to when you're waiting for something to happen, for some place to go, for an event, and you see some little project you're working on and you want to jump right in, it's hard to stop. It's hard to start because you know you're going to have to stop in a minute and go someplace, or 15 minutes. But I love working on these, and I can get lost in it and work for hours before I realize the time has flown by. And that's the way it is with art. It's a way to lose myself in the colors, the therapy of the work itself. There's something very beautiful about just putting together colorful images that speak to you. The pink is so pleasing, and cutting little pieces of paper. Okay, I'm still in kindergarten. Perhaps. Or maybe it's the fact that I never went to kindergarten. In the rural school that I went to for the first time, there was no kindergarten. I jumped straight into first grade. But my mother, being the highly educated and wonderfully intelligent woman that she is, she had already taught me the basics, the alphabet, and my own name. I could spell and write my own name. So when the first grade teacher had the entire class practice A's and B's, it was certainly elementary to me. I finished it in no time and wanted to do what the second graders were doing. And so finally, here it is, all finished. This lovely pink therapeutic flower hoping. Yay! And I hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed doing it. I like to put little words in, as you can see. And little images. See the little man down there with the binoculars in the petal of the flower. He's wearing a pink shirt, so it fit. Thanks so much for watching all the way to the end. I sure appreciate everyone who checks out my work, and do give me a thumbs up. It really helps my channel. And check out some of the other videos that I have created in my links below. I'll see you all next time. Bye everyone.